Hey, good evening. Totally just having this moment of just like realization, just like straight epiphany, like sight. I'll never forget the day that I was told, oh man, you'll be allowed to cut and mend. You won't just be in the love and light stuff, but you're allowed to cut. You know what I mean? So like, I took that. I see how my ego took that to like the fullest extreme, and just like, oh well, I'll just tell people, what it is. Fine, then I've spent so long just keeping my mouth shut. I'll just say it then. You know what I mean? But like, words cut really deep, like deeper than blades normally, and they take a lot longer to heal. The wounds do, anyways. So I see how like my ego took that and just ran to the fullest extent with it. A lot of wounds, I'm sure I accumulated a lot of karma for it. I'm sure that's why I'm 36 and just getting this. But I see how, man, how do I put that? So when you see like how the light you, how the angelic self is actually supposed to be the one wielding that sword doing the cutting, because it's not like a sword, it's actually more like a scalpel. And when you're cutting on a person, especially doing astrology and stuff, you're talking about somebody's blueprint and the problems that they incarnate with, like wounds that they incarnate with from past lives. And these wounds are very personal, very private, and very hurtful, right? I'm doing one right now, and I just see how, like, man, I don't want to have to put this. I can I just skip this placement? Like, I don't want to have to be the one to say this. I'm sure they already know, and it's gonna hurt just knowing that, man, crap. Even God says it's gonna happen to me, and everybody else sees it. Now it's in my face. You know what I mean? That's that's painful. That's painful to not just know your wound, but then have it shoved in your face too. So I see where what I was told was meant for this, not for me to run around with a sword in my hand, just cutting willy nilly. Everybody's just lopping, flipping heads off like tulips. I'm sorry. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, and I get it. And I didn't mean to do that to people. I'm sorry that I allowed my ego to take it and run with it. It wasn't my intention. It, it wasn't. I'm sorry my understanding wasn't what it should have been. But yeah, I'd see how, yeah, using that scalpel, you gotta. So now you cut what needs cutting and you heal it. And, it takes a doctor sticking around and having roots in a place in order to stay with the, the people that they're healing. You know what I mean? You can't just heal and leave. You know what I mean? They need aftercare. Wounds need aftercare, especially if you're talking about incisions and stuff, surgeon sites, surgical sites. You're talking about weeks and months and years of wound care. Well, psychological wounds are a lot different. They're a lot deeper and they take a lot longer to heal normally. So I see where, man, it's going to take a lot of investment and dedication and a lot of courageousness having to tell some people some really hurtful things. God bless it. I just hope I do more help, more good than damage. And if I do any damage, I hope I have the time and the ability to correct it. You guys have a great day. I gotta finish up this chart, but I figured I'd share that with you guys. That it's a really deep realization. Shoot, maybe others out there, maybe other healers will, be able to use that. Just like, oh, wow, got it. Instead of having to hurt others, But I'm sure the road is the same. We run around with our ego and control first, and then we figure it out, and the pain becomes the carrot of, no, I don't ever want to do that to anybody again. I don't want to ever feel like I do now for that same reason. You know what I mean? That's the journey. That's why pain. That's why Christ said, we learn by the things in which we suffer. Because the things that we suffer, we make sure that we never ever want to suffer, that we never ever suffer them again. By being prudent about them. By remembering them. So, and that goes to show that the life journey is we learn and grow by the things that we suffer more often than the things that we succeed in. But though both are very prevalent. But yeah. You guys have a great day. God bless you. Love and light.